looks like that issue has been sorted, so we will have both starting lineups out the forward line. Again for the Storm, Hughesman, Allin and Hope, Tansky, Peacock and Hayward, the opposite trio for the Glasgow Clan. As you can hear, making plenty of noise here in the away section at the Storm shelter. Just to our right, unfortunately for me, but I'll try my best, I'm Tom Cardiff, by the way. I'll be with your commentator for this evening as the puck drop sees the game get underway, and the Clan can make the first attack of the game. But the puck bobbles up there, and they'll look just to try and dump it in behind the net. Go one better though, if it falls right, they just can't get that puck to lie flat and get that shot away, but the Clan will keep possession. Options here, probably not the pass that he wanted, but a Clan stick still manages to get a touch on it, although it's the Storm now who'll come forward with possession through Allin. Allin will look to get the first shot of the game, but it's a fairly comfortable save for Colleen in the Glasgow net. A bit scrappy in that neutral zone in the first minute or so. And here come the Clan again. They'll look for that pass down the centre, but it's taken a bit of a deflection up. There'll be no icing called because of it. And a bit of an awkward bounce there from Matt Ginn, looking to play it out from the back. Takes a bit of an awkward bounce off the boards, but luckily for the Storm, it doesn't come to any danger. They'll now look to go down the right. Pass in on the centre there, looking for the backhand shot. Doesn't seem to get quite anything on it. And the Clan managed to clear their lines for the moment, but the Storm just enjoying a bit of possession, a bit of the attacking play at the moment. They've having the majority of the shots at this very early point in the game. And they'll just take their time, allow some new faces out onto the ice. And that's a good bit of play there from the Clan, looking to work that puck in. Just can't quite sit right though. But they do still have possession in their own zone as the third line is out for the Clan at the moment. It's dumped behind the net by Pierre. Top point scorer I should say, for the Clan in the Elite League so far this season. And he's now got possession behind the net as he's pushed into the boards under pressure. Free ball down there for the Storm, looking to get out. It can't quite work, and the Clan will have an opportunity here. A dangerous bit of play there, just throwing it in towards the netminder in front of that packed crowd, but doesn't quite fall just the right way for the Glasgow Clan. But they can start again from the very back. It gives them an opportunity to get their top line back out for their second shift of the game. The puck stumped in for Hayward to chase. Storm are there first though, with a good bit of pressure, keeps the puck in for the meantime, and again more good work from Hayward and Tansky. Putting the Storm under pressure, and again more aggressive play, and it's Hayward now who will look to find that pass. That's good aggressive play from the Glasgow trio, but it's the Storm who'll come forward. There'll be a chance to shoot, and Hope looked like he thought he'd scored there, but he just scoops it over the net a little too high. But the Storm will come again, and there's another great chance to get a shot away. That doesn't trouble the netminder, although the shot will come in again. But the Glasgow defence managing to get a body in the way of it. And they'll just clear it down the ice, which gives both teams the opportunity to make a change. Gagnon slow things down a bit. He'll look for a pass. Elects not to go to his partner, Earhart. And the pass down ice, nearly intercepted, but just manages to reach its intended target. And the Storm will look to their right. There's a pass on if he can make it. Doesn't quite go the way that he would have wanted. However, for the meantime, the Storm had possession, but Glasgow win it back, and the Clan will come forward. The Storm have the numbers back in terms of bodies, and the save means that they can then go forward once again. Thompson's dumped in down the bottom corner there, and the Storm will look for that dangerous pass. Not a player there that they would have wanted though. Matkin comes out to play the puck. And the Storm again, looking a lot down that left-hand side at the moment. It's caused them a bit of success in getting in the zone, but it's Glasgow now who can go, and they will get the first goal of the game. We said he was the Clan's top point scorer so far in the Elite League this season. That's his 5th goal of the season for Rasmus Briero. And the Glasgow Clan take a 1-0 lead after less than 5 minutes played in the game. And as you can hear, the Glasgow fans on our right absolutely loving it. And why wouldn't they? This game has seen early opportunities, and it's the Glasgow Clan who will strike first. It's 1-0 to the visitors here at the Storm shelter. And the puck going behind the net, that gives both teams chances to get some fresh legs on. Clan will come again. They'll go down that right side. Pressure from Gagnon though. Denies Tansky getting down there as the Storm will look for that long pass. Again, Tansky's there for the Clan. He'll battle Gagnon in the corner, but Gagnon's physical presence doing enough there to win back possession. There's a good pass if he can find it, but again, more good pressure from the Clan and the visitors here. I mean, the Storm really struggling to mount any attacks at the moment. As Tansky looks to the right to try and find Hayward. If that pass came off, then there's a real good opportunity, but it's the Storm now who'll come forward. Look to beat the D-man, the shot will come in. It's bouncing around in front of the net. And it's the Clan who managed to clear, but a bit of a heart-in-mouth moment for Colleen there. As the puck kind of just sits in front and in a big crowd that could have gone absolutely anywhere. Luckily for the Clan, they'll be glad to see that puck going down the ice away from any trouble, as there's a bit of a big hit in the corner. No call on that one though. The Storm will dump in through Orlin. Hughesman will give chase. And it's the Clan who can come forward. There's a good chance to get a shot away here, but the shot is high and up to the right. He's already got one tonight, nearly a good chance there to get his second of the evening, but the shot too high, too wide to really trouble Ginn. The Clan will come back though. The shot will come away as both players collide. Well, the Storm will look to win the face-off and start another attack, but again, I think for about the third, fourth time in a row from that face-off dot, I should say. It's the Clan who come out on top, and the puck will go all the way down. A half icing shout from Ginn. The official's not interested, probably to do with Gagnon being so close to the puck. And here comes Orlin for the Storm now. He'll look back to Gagnon, who will look to get a shot away, but that's a really good stick. And now the Clan can break forward. They have numbers. There are plenty of passes on here. They'll go to their left. The shot will come in. Ginn gets down and makes the save. And there's some shouts for a whistle there, and the referee will blow it, as Hayward seems to go into Ginn, but in all fairness, it looked like he was under a bit of pressure. Both teams putting out their first lines for the second period. It's the Storm who will win the opening face-off. A bit of pressure from Tansky means they'll start behind their own net. And a big hit in front of the benches there. Again, we saw how that period ended, the first period. A few words being exchanged, a few pushes, a few shoves. So you imagine it'd be quite a physical period so far, despite the 15-minute breaks. Give both teams a bit of an opportunity to have a breather. And it's the Storm who'll come forward, looking to get the first real opportunity of the period. The shot will come in on Colleen, looking for a bit of a near-post angle there, or a deflection into the path of a Storm player. Doesn't happen to either. And pressure from the Storm sees Earhart in possession. He'll go look for that back post pass to Simmons, but it's too wide. Although it's Simmons now who'll carry the puck forward. It's quite congested down that side. And his shot low to the left of Colleen is also to the left of the post. And the attempted pass back to Simmons is intercepted before, but the Storm managed to keep it in. It deflects up. And the Clan can clear their lines through Peacock, who's likely to just dump it in, giving them the chance to make that line change, as they do. From Springer, sees the Clan clear, and a bit of physical play on Hayward behind the net. Matt Hayward's behind. He looks to his left. but it's the Storm. Good defensive stick, briefly dispossessing the opposition. And again, they can't really clear the zone at the moment. Struggling to really set up attack. That's a bad place to lose the puck. A couple of shots going in, it's deflected up everywhere, but Ginn stays strong and has his pad in the way, but that could have been a really poor giveaway from the Storm. For the meantime, the Clan still in possession. Good chance to get something away. And the pass across net deflects up through bodies and over the net. Chance to get a shot away again. Ginn gets his pad down, and that's a really good succession of saves from the Manchester Storm number one, who's been man of the match on more than one occasion this season. You can hear just why he's popular in this building at this organisation. And he'll make a comfortable glove save there as he looks to find Gagnon. But a real heart-in-mouth moment there for the Storm, but Ginn, a succession of saves denying the Clan, who couldn't have done much more apart from obviously hitting that net. They got in the right positions, they worked the goalie well as they look to double their lead, having early in this second period nearly conceded themselves after a few good opportunities for the Storm. And in such a close game like this, a 2-0 lead will be huge. As the puck comes in, again Ginn makes the pad save. Looks like it took half a deflection on the way through as well. Shot will come in again, and again that right pad of Ginn in the right place to make the block, but it's Glasgow will come through again, and Pitt will score at the back post. Ginn has been very busy for the last couple of minutes or so. Glasgow have been knocking at the door, and it is the Clan who double their lead around halfway into this second period. It's Manchester 0, Glasgow 2. With 5:27 remaining in this second period, the Storm will be hopeful they can make one of these spells of pressure, these periods of pressure that they're enjoying, count at the moment. They came within inches of getting a goal back there. If the puck just bounced the other way, that would have gone in. But the backhand shot not really troubling the Clan netminder, although the Storm will keep it as they look to try and fire that puck to in front of the net. But Moore's in the right place. Here's Puskaric. The Storm looking to cycle the puck, using these corners as they look for the right pass and a shooting lane to be had. Puskaric will go back to his defenseman. They'll dump it behind, force it under good pressure from Moore. Fawcett's done really well though to keep hold of the puck. And they'll play it across the blue line. Earhart will throw it in, looking for that deflection, and they do get the goal. Puskaric cuts the deficit to 1 for the Manchester Storm. It's a goal that you feel has been coming after a good spell of pressure from the home side. Not too much the Clan netminder could have done there. But with 4:52 remaining in the second period, the Storm have their goal. The Clan's lead is cut in half. It's the Manchester Storm 1, Glasgow Clan 2. More Storm pressure nearly paying off, as the puck just cycled around the back of the Storm net with a face-off there, giving Ginn holding it, and the Storm can come forward again, chance to get it away. Colleen gets his left pad down and makes a save, and that should be a delay of game call, you imagine, as Gagnon and Springer exchange words, and there'll be more than words exchanged. As Gagnon and Springer, the two big guys of both teams, exchange more than a few words. The Springer shirt's gone, but he'll stay up. A Gagnon with the takedown. That's just a sign of what this game has been so far. It's been fiercely contested. And Gagnon with the takedown for the Storm. He'll go to the home fans and try and get them pumped up as Springer chucks his shirt in the air. Given the time left in this period, 3:27, and he'll head to the changing room, as will Gagnon. They'll get the penalty calls, but two heavyweights of both teams, they're really going at it. And you felt it was going to get to that point in the game. We saw it at the end of the first, the words being exchanged. We saw it throughout this period so far. But of the two sides, the Storm finished that second period the better, so they'll be hoping to carry that over. For the Clan will be hopeful of holding on to their lead. Their goaltender has been fantastic so far, and at the other end they've posed a real threat as well. But it's the Storm who will come forward first with a little more room out on the ice due to that 4-on-4. As the puck deflects up and it's an easy catch for Colleen in the Glasgow nets. As the Storm will come out on top on the face-off dot. Earhart, the puck doesn't sit right, but there's going to be a goalie interference call here against Simmons, and that is not what the Storm wanted. It's perfectly what Glasgow would have wanted though, because that will be a 2-minute penalty for goaltender interference against Simmons, the Manchester Storm man. 32 seconds remain on the power play, 4:08 remains in the game. And this time it's Peacock who comes out on top on the face-off dot. They'll go to Laporte down on the left, but that puck just bobbles over a stick, and they keep possession here. Hayward electing to hold it. Guerin behind the net, score of that first goal this evening. As a pass on across to Hayward at the back post, as Laporte goes down. Here's Hayward, he'll go behind the net. Guerin looking for that pass in front. Great tip by Hayward, but Ging gets up to make that save. And Hayward will go for the shot again. Ging gets down. Right pad this time, makes the stop. Earhart's lost his stick. Hayward behind the net. Laporte there with a chance to score. And he will score. The Clan take a commanding 2-goal lead just as the penalty expires for the Storm. Laporte from an incredibly tight angle finds that gap, that tiny gap above the right shoulder of Ging. And with 3:27 remaining in this game, it's the Manchester Storm 1, the Glasgow Clan 3. So it's the Storm who come out on top on the face-off dot. Earhart, he'll look to his defensive partner on the left. Back to Earhart. Earhart will throw it in through bodies, and that looks good, and it's hit the side of the net. Of course, no icing with the man advantage. But nearly an immediate empty net goal for the Clan. But here come the Storm. They go right. Puskaric, he'll carry it. He'll go behind the net. And again, the Clan have the opportunity to clear down the zone. But the Storm want to obviously keep it in that offensive zone. They have the man advantage and they will use it. But there's a great chance here. The puck comes all the way down and finds the nets. Empty net goal for the Glasgow Clan. Mikael Lidhammer makes it a 4-1 game, and with that the points are going with the Clan to Glasgow. Exactly 1 minute remains in this contest. Manchester Storm 1, Glasgow Clan 4. To seal this result with a minute to go in the contest, of course still on the penalty kill, but it's a huge ask now for the Storm to get 3 goals in 50 or so seconds. But they'll try and get 1 anyway. As Gagnon looks to carry it into the net. And the Storm will keep it in the zone. Chance to pass it across. Here's Gagnon. Gagnon will go for the shot. It's high, it's deflected over. And will hit that backboard. And with 20 seconds to go, the Storm will look for a consolation goal in the dying seconds of this contest. But the Clan will obviously play it out with 10 seconds remaining in the game. And that empty net goal at the end has sealed it. And at the end of this one, it's finished. The Manchester Storm 1, Glasgow Clan 4.